This is Ms. Barr's 5th period class, and you're watching
R.A.D. News!
We want to thank Mrs. Barr's 5th period history class for starting this episode of R.A.D.D. News. This week, we have a profile on some giant snacks, our Writers Against Destructive Decisions interview, and to end it all, we have a unique new teacher segment. I'm Chloe, let's get started. Up first on the agenda, we have Mrs. Clark's art class and their giant snack creations. Let's see what Juliana learned as we listen to a description of how their creative projects came together.
So I've got Hannah here, and I've got Miss Clark from the art room, period 1, survey of art, and we've got giant snacks. So what was your inspiration?
My inspiration was the Valentine Fun Dip, specifically the Valentine one.
Okay. What was the process for this?
So everyone got to choose their favorite snack, and then they brought in their packaging, they measured it, and then enlarged those numbers and recreated it on poster board and cardboard. We drew everything out and then painted it, stapled it, and put some stuffing in there.
Okay. And then how much time did this take you?
This one took me 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, approximately.
Nice. And that's all.
Thank you to Juliana and Mrs. Clark. Up next, we have an interview with the Writers Against Destructive Decisions, or R.A.D. advisor, A.J. Teal. Let's hear what supportive resources are available for our Rough Rider community.
Hi, I'm Kamis, and I'm here with
A.J. Teal.
So what's R.A.D.?
R.A.D. is a high school club on campus. It's been a club for a long time. R.A.D. stands for Rough Riders Against Destructive Decisions.
And why should students participate in this club?
Students should participate in this club, like if they are at all concerned about, just how our students are doing in general. If you care about the mental health of students and how students are doing, like if you're the type of person that asks a friend, like, how are you doing? And then you really want to listen. And then if someone's struggling, you really want to help them. Then you might be the type of person that would join R.A.D. Just in general, caring about the health and like how students are doing. Yeah.
How long have you been in R.A.D.?
Well, I was actually the president of R.A.D. when I was a Rough Rider here at school. So all the way back when I was a student, graduating in 2003, I was in R.A.D., the club back then. And then anytime I've been in the high school since then, I've run R.A.D. So basically 7 years, something like that. Yeah.
Why does this club stand out the most?
I would say probably something that makes this club stand out more than others is like this club has a goal to help all of the students of this campus to be able to make choices and also get support if they need it. So we try and increase the access to all the supports that there are on campus and in the community. So I would say most clubs aren't even kind of engaged in any of that kind of stuff. So we do a lot of stuff that's like fun, but we also do like awareness activities where we try and like raise awareness, about all these different kinds of things.
So when does this club meet, and how do I join?
So to join, it's super easy. There's like no obstacles there. You just show up to a meeting, and we meet in room 1201, which is the portable classroom that's kind of closest to the library over there. And we meet every Tuesday at lunch. If we're working on a project, sometimes we meet more than that, but usually it's just every Tuesday at lunch.
What would you say are the benefits of this club?
I would say like everyone that comes to the club, like the types of people they are, like they're the types of student that tend to be like really supportive and welcoming. So usually when someone comes into the club, our meetings are like pretty relaxed and people are gonna have like a good time. And then when we're working on projects and stuff, yeah, I would say, most of the people in the club are having like a lot of fun, but also just because of the types of people that gravitate towards our club, it's like a very supportive, welcoming, open place to be where anyone can kind of feel like they belong there.
So thank you for interviewing me about R.A.D., and I'm Kim Miss from Rider News.
Thanks to our R.A.D. News team for that informational interview on our R.A.D. Club. Wrapping up today's episode in a new teacher interview with Mr. and Mrs. Johnston, let's listen and learn a little bit about who they are and how they're adapting to their new school.
This is the new teacher segment, and we're here with
Mrs. Johnston.
Mr. Johnston.
How do you like working with your wife?
I love it. Yeah, we both have jobs, so it's super nice, and we both get to help the students of Port Angeles High School.
Have you taught any other subjects?
Yes, I have. I've taught art.
Right now I'm teaching the new subject, freshman seminar, and that is actually kind of one of my favorite things. I like teaching health before this.
How long have you been teaching?
I'm so freaking old. I've been teaching for 32 years.
I've been teaching for about 18 years.
Have you only lived in Port Angeles?
No, I've only actually been living in Port Angeles since August. Before that, I lived in Yakima, Washington. I've also lived in Bend, Oregon, and Denver, Colorado.
Do you like teaching pottery?
Yes, I enjoy teaching pottery.
Did you ever think you would become a teacher?
No, I did not. But it's a pretty nice job, and I get summers off, so I am okay with that.
Thank you.
Well, that's a wrap from News Desk. Thank you to everyone who participated in this week's episode. Until next time, be well, be kind, study hard, and ride on Rough Riders.